Tracy and welcome to Tips and Tricks video. Today I thought I would go through all the adhesives from the annual catalogue. As you can see, there's quite a few here, ranging from wet glue to tape runners to double-sided tape, and then we go into the dimensionals and glue dots. So what I thought this would be a really quick video, just going through each of the items there and what they're used for. So hopefully you enjoy this video. So the first one here is the fine tip glue pen. This is a really great glue for gluing down those small items like sequins. It's a very wet glue, it's quite runny, and it has this little lid. So when you screw this off, the needle here in the lid will go down into the barrel, and so you can get like a really fine area of glue. Now, because it's super liquidy, it can come out a little fast as well, so you have to be careful with that. But one thing to let you know, it dries super fast, so you have to put the lid back on with the little needle going in as soon as you've used it, otherwise it'll dry out. The next one we have here is the Stampin' Up! Snail adhesive. This is a tape runner. You can purchase the casing and then also the refills through Stampin' Up! It has a little cover here over the adhesive, so if you pull that back, it's a tape runner, so you can just run a length of tape down and then it sticks straight down. Now, I don't use this a ton. I find sometimes that, I don't know whether it's the weather, but things don't stick down and stay stuck down for long, so I use this sparingly. My go-to adhesive is definitely the Tombow, the multi-purpose liquid glue. This is super strong, really great for making boxes and for gluing down your cards. I've never had a problem with a card falling apart by using this glue. Now, there actually has two ends. So one end is a big broad tip. So that's great for some bigger items that you're gluing down. And I will say I don't use that end. I only use this nozzle end. So the other end is a nozzle. The great thing is you really don't need a lot of this glue. It is super strong. So a nice thin layer all the way around. If you pop too much down on your card, it spills out everywhere, and it makes your hands tacky, and you just end up with it everywhere. So use that really with just a really light touch, and a little bit goes a long way, and this whole container will last a long time as well. Tear and tape is the next one. Now this is fantastic for gluing down your warped images from watercolouring. It's also good for making boxes. It's a good strong double-sided adhesive. Now it's easy to tear off, which hence the name Tear and Tape, which makes that really easy. And it's double-sided. I think I said that before, but double-sided. Let's just take that end off. There we have it. And it's really, really strong. So that's perfect if you're making a lot of 3D projects, or if you do a lot of watercoloured or heat embossed cards as well. This one is perfect. So before we get on to the dimensionals, let's talk about the mini glue dots. Now these are really good if you use a lot of ribbon, especially if you tie bows and you're attaching bows. So the way they're used is they have this little paper, and you just peel it back and it'll show one of your glue dots. Now if you're doing a small bow, highly recommend that you just peel the glue dot back a little bit and fold it over itself, and you can just keep twisting. And that gives you a nice line. Oh, hang on, there we go. Gives you a nice line of glue, and then if you pop that down and stick your bow over the top, it's not going to go anywhere. So really great adhesive for those sorts of things. And the other thing too is if you fold it over, even if you're folding it over just halfway, so let me show you halfway, that gives it a little bit of dimension as well. So it pops the image up that you're adhering down as well, just gives that a little bit of lift. So this one is a really great adhesive as well, and I highly recommend. Everyone has this in their stash. We have the foam adhesive strips. Now these are perfect for when you're popping up your cards and you want the whole image of the card to be popped up the whole way. Like, you're not going to put dimensionals all the way around your card. So these are perfect. They're also really good if you're doing shaker cards. Double-sided, and you can chop them off into any length as well. And it just has that top backing. You pull that back and that creates your 3D effect, or it also does your shaker cards as well. So these are really great in the catalogue as well. Lastly, we have mini dimensionals and Stampin' Dimensionals. Very economical, very easy to use. I'm just going to bring one of those sheets in. So these are just the normal Stampin' Dimensionals. Now in each pack, let me see, there are 300 dimensionals in each pack, but you also have all your bones all the way around, which you can use as well. Chop them up, get full lengths as well, which are always useful. Everything on this sheet is reusable. Also double-sided, it has a little adhesive plastic backing here that you just pull off. Now if you don't have nails, just a quick tip for you is you just place your nail in the middle of the dimensional and see how it pops up. That backing piece just pops up, so that's a really good tip for you as well. So 300 in those ones. In the mini dimensionals, which are these ones here, there's 720. So this is the sheet here. Now I will say the mini dimensionals are great for the bones because you've got a whole big piece here on either side, and then you've got a smaller piece on the other side. So all your bones are reusable, same as the dimensionals, and they work the same way, except you can get those smaller images that you want to pop up on your card or project. So those are all the adhesives. I just want to quickly bring in the annual catalogue as well. You can find all the adhesives on page 183, so just here. Now, very economical, all the adhesives with Stampin' Up. They range from $6 for the Stampin' Dimensionals, all the way up to $14 for your foam adhesive strips. So really, really great bargain, and you cannot go past the quality that Stampin' Up have. They're really great quality. So hopefully this video has helped you out a little bit with the adhesives in the catalogue. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. And if you've enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye-bye.